Every few years, markets crash, jobs decline, and fear take over the headlines. Can anyone guess what the moment is? It's recession. And as engineers, I believe that we have to buckle ourselves up for the storm that we're going to face in the future. And I also believe that only people, those who are persistent, consistent, and adapt to the growing changes in the world, will only be able to survive in the future and catch up.
Yes, you are correct, and I will add a point to you that as an engineer, I have more fear about the job because of AI. The jobs are reducing not only for the freshers who are experienced. They need to learn more skills for the job.
Yeah, I also agree with your point. But actually, to one of the best way to deal with this recession in IT sector, we need to learn beyond the syllabus. Beyond the syllabus, like coding, we need to be beyond the syllabus and learn it to get to deal with this IT recession.
So now I want to add a point that we have to create a strong portfolio and resume. Not just having the skills, we need to express them effectively. So by expressing, they will know how much knowledge we are having. So and also participating in hackathons, workshops, we will get a practical knowledge. It will help us go through the jobs. So they will also uh, think that we have some knowledge, so we no need to lose them.
Yeah, as a future engineer, we should get a job, and staying in the job is also more important. Staying in the job will definitely demand some new skills we have to learn, and multi-skilling is also important in our current era, because multi-skilling will give you different paths to choose and to grow in our life. And as an engineer or an employee, we should maintain a strong active profile, which will definitely helps us to grow and get recognized by the professionals in our company.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I also feel like having more than one skill is very much important. Every time we need to have two plans, and we shouldn't be disappointed if one plan fails, and we need to immediately catch up onto the other plan. And I think that's the key point to keep in mind while being an IT candidate in the recession time.
Yeah. And also we need to update it to the latest trends. So then we will not get so we will not be.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I want to add a point to it. Some of the big shot guy from MNC companies like NVIDIA
Yeah.
told that AI will not replace you, but a person using AI will replace you. And if we really get to know the meaning of the statement that is being passed, we will not feel like recession is a threat for us.
Yeah, as already ma'am said, the recession is not a threat for us. It's a challenge we have to face in our journey. So when we have the certain talents, we can face the challenge and we can overcome it. And one of the apart from all this, networking is also best strategy to grow to avoid this recession, because maintaining the good communication with the employees and the alumni will definitely helps us to make the good communication and gets you grow and consistent.
As having a strong foundation in basics of computers is very important, like coding, problem solving, and logical reasoning. It's very important because the technologies may not be changing, but the mindset of the problem solving will remain same. And large MNCs will they need this type of logical reasoning. I think.
And I want to add a point that if there is any problem, if we have to step forward, not backward, and we have to solve that problem, and we have to continue that.
In addition to that, we can maintain like when we apart from the technical skills, if we have the good communicational skills and the problem solving skills, we can get good opportunities in the
In the
future.
future.
Yeah, and I also feel like the person who cannot adapt to the world growing or for the reinvention cannot definitely survive in recession. And the person who really is a problem solver can only survive in the world with recession.
Yeah.
Not only that, communication is also more important. We have to speak very confident front of all and
We need to express our skills confidently,
confident.
and
Yes,
effectively.
As we can see, many MNC companies like TCS
Yeah.
and Google, Microsoft are laying off people very frequently.
Yes.
I think this is due to their lack of the skills to the new technologies because they couldn't adopt to the new technologies like a fresher or any other persons.
And there are news which are prevailing. It would be a threat for the people in the IT industry, but only people who are a true problem solver can see that it's not a big problem at all.
Because we need to have a strong network in professional platforms like LinkedIn so that we can get the hidden opportunities.
Yeah. So I would like to conclude that recession is for the people who are not real problem solvers, and it can shake economy of India, but it cannot shake the spirit of the engineer. Thank you.
Thank you.
why this gap here?
Yeah.
A very warm wishes. So, aren't you guys very surprised that we wake up every day with a disastrous news that today TCS is laying off, and yesterday it was Infosys, and day before that it was Cognizant. Many companies that are doing layoffs. The recession is the new normal now, and for engineers like us, it is a quite alarming situation, I feel. And there might be a number of reasons for these, but one thing that I feel is very big reason which contributes most to the gap between the industrial standards and what we are studying these days. Maybe we have to bridge that gap. We have to go beyond the syllabus as well.
True, I agree with you. Many industry people were expecting their employees to be more content with practical knowledge, brainstorming, and they should be adaptable. So the way we are learning today, the way we are following today's schedule, and their expectations are not matching. So surprisingly, but we can upgrade ourselves uh, by acquiring some basic fundamental knowledge, strong basic fundamental knowledge and communication skills to again rebound ourselves and get into another job.
So true. Even I agree with that.
True, and I agree. And to improve the skills you have mentioned, and I think it is important to start internships and small projects early. These kind of experience would add real weight to our resume, and they help us to improve our communication and technical skills as well.
Yes, I agree with your point. And instead of fearing for recession, we have to improve our skills. And network in this situation, network plays a crucial role to get the job. Like for example, if two persons are there, like one person is very good at academics and other person is very good at in communication skills and other technical skills. In that situation, we can get the job through networking itself. So many of the companies have some rules, right? Some CGPA people have to write the first examination and then they will get the job through all the process. In that situation, networking plays a really crucial role to get the job who is very good at communication skills and technical skills.
And I would have to add one point. Participates in hackathons, webinars, and technical communities to learn from experts, and don't depend on only one job or one company. Always keep backup plan.
It seems to me that every day we need to sharpen our skills and we must do multiple tasks together at once. It will help us in any situation.
Yeah, so true, Divya. Even I heard of this multitasking, and as she have said, keeping a backup plan is really necessary. If I am an engineer doing engineering right now, I can parallelly learn many other skills because we don't know when which skill would be in the need, and we don't know in the company we are only asked to serve in certain programming language or certain specific area because other skills also play a major part.
That's true. I would like to add one point like this communication when we are in the benchmark, when the company want to take the recession part, and if we have the strong knowledge, strong base on this communication and everything, this makes a difference in the toughest situations. If two people are there and we are the ones who can communicate well and who can put our point out without we fear any fear like that, so that will really help for us to still giving chance them to think.
Yes, I agree with your point. Instead of negative side of recession, there is a positive side also. Like we can get the other side. Like we can learn new things. Like so many of the people are getting their new jobs. Like they are starting their own startups and they are very good at that. And they are serving new jobs to the so many of the people. In that situation, recession also one of the good thing, I think.
Well said, Harini, and that brings a very new topic into our spectrum that instead of being an employee, we can also choose to be an employer. In this case, who knows that a person who got out of a company just because of freshen would be a future entrepreneur, building an entire new company and giving jobs to other people like him or her.
I agree with that point. We need to learn to present our skills in effective way. We, to create a strong LinkedIn profile, and we need to participate in hackathon.
And we can develop our coding skills, and we can participate more hackathons to experience to real world experiences.
Also, we have to be very confident that what we have learned from the basic itself and the fundamental itself. Like we have learned, if any course, we have to learn from the basics itself. Then we can be very confident in that skill.
Yes, I agree with you. And as we can see in this time, employers are preferring people who can handle multiple jobs. So it is important to be versatile in this situation, and that would be beneficial for them.
Yeah, and even when we talk about recession and all these trends and the skills that we have to incorporate it within us, it is also important to discuss the elephant in the room, that is AI. And people say AI is taking jobs, but at this note, as we all stand on the same boat right now, I would want to conclude this discussion with the statement that AI would definitely not replace humans, and no recession can replace humans. It is the people who are good with skills who replace others. Thank you.
అది మెన్షన్ చేయొద్దని చెప్తున్నారా మేడం లే ఆఫ్స్ కోసం ఐ డోంట్ డూ ఈసీ లేటర్ ఎంట్రీ ఆఫ్ క్లాస్ చూసా అంటావా తింటున్నావా అదే నేను అంటున్నాను చాలా మారిపోయింది కదా చాలా మారిపోయింది ఏంటి ఒంట్లో బాగాలేదు కదా తల్లి నీకు మేడం యాడ్ చేస్తారు ఆల్రెడీ మార్క్స్ కోసం కాదు జాబ్ కోసం ఇంపార్టెంట్ కొట్టేస్తాను నేను రాయలరా బంగారు తల్లి ఏమైందమ్మా చెప్పు మన అంటే నేను చాలా రేయాన్షి నా ఫోన్ ఛార్జింగ్ ఫోటో పెట్టాను నేను స్టేటస్ చూడలేదు
చూడలేదు, నా చేతులు కాళ్ళే తప్పేం చూడలేదు.
మొన్న పెట్టాను చూసిన నేను
వస్తాను
అలా అయితే ఆడుకో కాసేపు అంటుంది ఇప్పుడు షౌటింగ్ ఆడుతుంది కొంచెం షీజ్ యాక్టివ్ ఎట్ దట్ కేస్ నన్ను చూస్తే ఇంక మనం స్నానం కూడా చేయను ఇప్పుడు ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి ఎలా తెలిసిపోద్ది తెలుసా నేను వచ్చినట్టు అంతసేపు పాపం వాళ్ళు చూసుకుంటారా వాళ్ళు వదిలేసి నా దగ్గరికి వచ్చేస్తుంది వాళ్ళు అంటారు రేపు పొద్దున్న మీ అమ్మ వెళ్తుంది కదా అప్పుడు ఎవరు చూసుకుంటారు నేను చూస్తాను ఎనీ అదర్ టీమ్స్ లెఫ్ట్ ask them to come quick. Two teams are sub teams.
Two sub teams.
That is what Joe.
Well, two sub teams. Joe phone नहीं करना.
दामे क्या बोलते हैं मच्छपो देखड़ पड़ता कड़ा मच्छपो.
हम phones मच्छपन पहले मनुष्य मच्छपो पड़ता.
అదే కావాలి జో నాకు కూడా మర్చిపోరా తల్లి బంగారు తల్లి నీ క్లాస్ అందరూ మంచోలే నా దగ్గర ఇలాంటి ఫ్రాక్ ఉంది
ఒకరోజు ట్రెండింగ్ వేసుకున్నాను మనం నేను కూడా
ఇక్కడ వేసుకున్నాను అనుకో అలాని కాదు బాగుండదు పిల్లల దగ్గర అరే పెళ్లి చూపులకు వచ్చినట్టు వస్తున్నారు